Wimbledon, where tennis breathes history and roars into the future. This was the day it crowned a new champion. This was the day Jannik Sinner, the young man from the icy Italian Alps, rose to the peak of the tennis world, hoisting the Wimbledon trophy for the very first time. But it was not a coronation. It was a battle. One fought point by point, rally by rally, against a man who had ruled center court for 2 straight years, the electric, the fearless, the ever-smiling Carlos Alcaraz. World number 1 against the reigning king. And it lived up to everything we dreamed it could be. The match began with fire, as Alcaraz struck first blood. His footwork was crisp, his energy magnetic. The crowd leaned in as he carved through the first set, 6-4, with the swagger of a man who's done this before, because he had. Twice, in fact. But Sinner didn't waver. He stood at the baseline, expression still, focus locked. And when the second set began, something shifted. The depth of his shots deepened. The angles sharpened. And slowly, steadily, the tide turned. 6-4. Then again, 6-4. And again, 6-4. It wasn't a blowout. It wasn't domination. It was execution at the highest level. Every set was a narrow margin, a tug of war. But time after time, Sinner found the crucial point. The crucial break. The edge that made the difference. As the final rally ended and the last ball floated long, Jannik dropped his racket, eyes wide, a slow grin spreading across his face. The center court crowd rose in unison, not just in applause, but in recognition. A new Wimbledon champion had arrived. And as tradition dictates, Sinner turned to the stands. Not just to soak in the moment, but to share it. He climbed the steps of center court, that sacred ascent reserved for the few, and embraced his team. His coaches, his family, his inner circle, the people who shaped him, who lifted him, who saw this long before the world did. He would later credit them with calm precision. "This is not just my title," he said. "This belongs to all of us." Meanwhile, down on the court, Carlos Alcaraz watched it all. Not with bitterness, not with envy, but with pride. He applauded. He smiled. He walked to the mic with a twinkle in his eye and steel in his voice. "Jannik deserved it today," he said. "He played incredible tennis. I gave everything. And yes, I'll absolutely be back here for another final." It wasn't just sportsmanship. It was the acknowledgement of something greater. This is a rivalry now. A living, breathing, evolving narrative. Just 5 weeks earlier, it was Alcaraz who stood over Sinner in Paris, having pulled off a miraculous comeback at Roland Garros. That match had stunned the world. Many called it one of the greatest ever played. And now, on the grass of Wimbledon, the script was flipped. Same stage, different surface, different victor, but the same fire. This is the future of men's tennis. Not a future that waits, but one already blooming. Sinner, the technician, the cool surgeon with an iron mentality. Alcaraz, the flamethrower, the artist, the crowd's conductor with energy to spare. Together, they are shaping a new era. Gone are the days of Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic dominating every slam. This is a new dawn. One lit by youth, by rivalry, by mutual respect. The kind of respect that leads to greatness. The kind that pushes each to their limits. Because neither man is satisfied. Sinner's win was glorious, yes, but Alcaraz is not fading. He's 22, a 5-time slam champion. The fire in him has only grown. And Sinner, he's now a Wimbledon champion and world number 1. But he knows this is only the beginning. Both men have now lost Grand Slam finals, only to each other. That's more than a stat. It's a prophecy. A torch passed back and forth. A battle line drawn in sweat, ambition, and brilliance. And the fans, we're the lucky ones. Because we get to watch this unfold. We get to witness 2 generational stars collide again and again, on grass, on clay, on hard courts, under lights in New York, in the glare of Olympic glory, across the world. Today's victory was not the end of something. It was the ignition of something spectacular. A rivalry for the ages. A championship moment for Sinner. A promise from Alcaraz. And a thunderous reminder that the greatest stories in sport are not written in one match, but over years, with scars and smiles. Wimbledon 2025 will be remembered not just for who won, but for what it meant. The rise of Sinner, the grace of Alcaraz, and the rivalry that tennis didn't know it needed, but now cannot live without.